Hi, today we are going to learn how to work with large glossaries. For most WordPress websites, importing around 1000 terms at one time should work well, but importing too large glossary, like more than 1000 terms, may cause a critical error. Critical errors like this can be caused by the limited server resources. PHP time limit – this is the maximum time that your site spends for committing single operation before it will be interrupted. And PHP memory limit. As WordPress is written using PHP, it demands memory to run a few applications effectively at the same time. Have a note that using featured images in CSV file greatly increases the memory consumption of your server resources, so it can also affect the import process. There are a few ways to solve import issues. First way, if you have a glossary with more than 1000 terms, you can separate the CSV file with your terms into a few smaller CSV files. This way you can import all your glossary terms in a few steps and make importing process easier by lowering load on your site resources. Second thing you can do is to increase server limits of your site, PHP memory limit and PHP time limit. We recommend to set these values as following. PHP memory limit at least 512 MB or 1 GB. PHP time limit at least 300 seconds or more. How to find your server limits information? There are two ways how you can find the actual information about these limits on your site. First way, check it in our plugin. Navigate to CM Tooltip Glossary User Guide. You can find needed information under the section System Information. Another way to find this information, navigate to Tools, Site Health. Head to the tab Info. Scroll down and find the section Server. Under this section you can find actual information. There are four methods how you can increase your server limits. First method. The simplest and best way, get contact with your hosting company and ask them to increase the memory and time limits. Second method. Edit WordPress config PHP file. This file contains basic configuration information about your site. You can find it in the root directory of your WordPress file system. You need to open that file and edit or add the lines that you can see on the screen before the words "that's all" stop editing. First line will change the memory limit to 124 MB. You can set here needed to you value. Second line will change the time limit to 1200 seconds. You can set here needed to you value. Don't forget to save the changes after editing. Third method. Edit PHP ini file. If previous method didn't help, you can try to change the limits by editing the file PHP ini. But have a note that not all hosts provide the access to that file. The file might be located in the root directory, but the location can vary depending on your host. So you need to locate the file, then edit or add the lines that you can see on the screen, memory limit and max execution time. Here you can also change the values to the ones that you need. Then you need to save changes and restart your server. Fourth method. Edit htaccess file. In case if you don't have access to the file PHP ini, you can try to edit the file htaccess. But again, not all hosts provide the access to that file. You can see on the screen the lines that you need to edit or add, PHP value memory limit and max execution. Don't forget to set the values that you need and save changes after editing the file. After making these changes, you can check the server information to be sure that the changes were applied. To import the glossary, navigate to CM Tooltip Glossary, Import, Export. Choose the CSV file with your glossary using the button Choose File, then click Import from CSV. The import process takes some time. When finished, you should see the message about imported terms. If it still causes a critical error, then try to increase more the limits of memory and time. Following instructions found in the plugin and guides, you should be able to import large glossaries to the database on your WordPress site. Thanks for watching the video.